Hey guys, welcome back to Troutman Family Presents. I'm Joe.
I'm Orion.
And yeah, we've been a little bit slow. It's been summer vacation, so we've been out and busy and doing stuff. And yeah, it's been a little slow on the channel, so we appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. But we're really excited. Today, Orion, who do we have?
Today we have Carnivac and Fisitron, aka Iron Fist.
Yeah, these guys look so cool. I'm really excited. I love seeing when we get new characters out, and Carnivac being a pretender is super cool. And then Fisitron's got an interesting story. We had to kind of look him up a little bit on TF Wiki. But do you want to share a little bit about Fisitron?
I kind of forgot everything that I heard about.
So Fisitron has an interesting story. He was released originally in G1 in the UK as a light former. And when he was released, he had the G2 symbol on him. So this was before G2 was even out. And then the next year, he appeared on the G2 card, the exact same. And he did get some love in the comic books. Both of these characters got more of a spotlight in the UK issues. And basically, he was a good fighter, but he was a super fanboy for the Wreckers as Iron Fist, which is his real name. But he would write their adventures and stuff under his pen name of Fisitron. So yeah, kind of a cool little backstory with him that they put in the comics. I don't know if that was in Marvel UK. I haven't done all those, or if it was IDW. But regardless, he's a great looking figure, and so is Carnivac. You have anything to add?
One thing I'm noticing is this is not a regular Autobot symbol. I believe it's the Wreckers Autobot symbol. Like, take a look at it right there.
Oh.
And then it also
yeah, if you look really close, that does look like the Wrecker symbol.
Yeah, because it has a hammer.
And do you know what the other symbol is? It's the Mayhem Attack Squad. Yeah, I had to phone a friend on that one too, so just to double check, because Carnivac started off in the Mayhem Attack Squad.
So, also on the front it says it like right here. I don't know what my finger's pointing at, but it should be pointing at roughly where it shows it.
Yeah, you got Fisitron on there. So and we got some pictures we'll have up too.
And then it's also right here. And then the other symbol for Carnivac isn't it like the Mayhem Squad?
Yeah, the Mayhem Attack Squad.
Yeah, right here, and on the front, and then on the side, just like Fisitron.
So, and it does have some great artwork too. So the art looks really good on the box. Carnivac is a headmaster, so I'm guessing he is probably a retool of Weird Wolf or whatever they renamed him.
Yeah, I think it's Weird Wolf.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, his Nebulon partner, his headmaster, is called Survivor. And I think we should get him open and check him out.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and we've got these guys out of the box. Yeah, getting them out of the box was a little... They had a lot of plastic on them to keep them secured in there on top of the rubber bands. But they look really good. So...
Yeah.
Orion got Carnivac all posed up. So this one here is just a repaint of Weird Wolf minus the gun and the sword are new. And we'll bring in Weird Wolf to show off in a minute. And then Fisitron, or Iron Fist, he is a remold of Hound. So most of the stuff is going to be the same, but he's got a totally different head. And then he also has a different back. And then he has these three parts that come with it. And these are basically to kind of mimic the parts that he came with his light former gimmick. And let me see which way this goes. Like that. And then this pops up on the top. So that's his little thing, and then you can take the gun out, and he can use the gun. He's got the peg for the gun. And then this here will go on his back. like that. So, Orion, do you have any thoughts, or should we bring out Weird Wolf and Hound to compare them first?
Okay, so first I'll look at this one. So, how am I already forgetting this one's name?
Carnivac.
Yeah, Carnivac. So Carnivac looks pretty good, and I think it uses the Weird Wolf mold pretty well. It looks pretty good, and also the headmaster. So, it is pretty hard to see on camera, but right there you can see some chrome, or at least I can see chrome, and then on the face of this guy you can also see some, I believe it's chrome.
That just might be a metallic paint.
Yeah, probably metallic. Oh yeah, it's not chrome. Sorry, I mixed it up. I forgot that chrome wasn't
So.
chrome appearing.
Mm-hmm. Well, why don't you bring out Weird Wolf to compare it?
Okay.
So this one is from Titan's Return, which is such a cool line.
Yeah, so this one has a noticeably bigger tail or sword, but this one's sword being smaller doesn't make it worse. And also I noticed that this one has a tab and this one doesn't. I was thinking, oh, maybe there's a tab that makes it fit in there better. And also this one comes with a quite noticeably bigger gun, but I believe that's to have this guy in there. And then this is just a normal gun. So, yeah, this one uses the mold pretty well. And this one's also pretty good.
Yeah, we dug through, and let's bring them over here. Yeah, we went through and we compared everything, and looking at them, they really, the only differences here is in the headmaster, the gun, and the tail, but everything else looked identical. And then, should we move over to Fisitron next?
Yep, I'll put these two over to the side for now.
All right, so here is Hound and Fisitron. So, and this Hound we had to get a 5-pack of, I think, to get him. So, go ahead and what are your thoughts on these guys?
So, from the front, they look pretty much identical except for the head, and then Hound has this, but this is an accessory, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is also an accessory. So this one has pretty much all of his accessories on the back, but let's take that off, then turn around Hound. So, if you watched G1 or anything else that had Hound, with his G1 appearance or something similar to that, you'll know that Hound doesn't have a top. He doesn't have the top, which this one has, but the Hound doesn't.
Yeah, it's got the open top.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I saw this at first, I was like, I wasn't sure 100%. We had to run upstairs just to make sure that it was Hound, the repaint of it, but
yeah. And then there's another that might have been this one might have been an exact repaint, just different head mold. We found another, and maybe we can put a picture up. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's that tan one, and I'm blanking on his name right now. He was the e-hobby one that they re-released. Decepticon version.
I think that it would be good if we take a picture instead of taking it out.
We could just put the name on.
Yeah, probably.
So okay. So any how do you think the paint looks?
I think the paint looks pretty good. It looks Cybertronian, and it works pretty well with the mold in robot mode at least. So yeah, it does look pretty good. It does look a bit generic, but that doesn't make it bad.
I like it, especially I like it with the backup on top.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to get these guys into their alt modes, especially this one. So I never had too many of the European exclusives, so it's neat. I really love when Hasbro does the deep cuts like that, when they get it deep enough that I have to sit there and dig in and do some homework on it because I feel like I feel like I'm pretty well informed with the franchise, over the last 4 decades. So it is neat seeing that, and I love when I hope they keep on doing more and more, especially Thunderclash. So, but yeah, I like all of them. I think these two guys look great. I think the paint looks good. I think that they definitely have their own presence on the shelf, and they don't just look like generic figures.
Yeah, this one, I mean, a tiny bit generic. I mean, it's not the most generic, like, vanilla Transformer. It's not, well, it's not bad, but, it doesn't, have...
I disagree.
Like, it's not so unique, but it's definitely not, so,
well,
basically the average.
I disagree. I think he's got enough of his own personality to stand out. So.
Yeah, it stands out, but
we're gonna go ahead and let's get these guys into alt mode, and then we will be right back. Okay, we're back, and we've got them both in their alt modes. So, Orion, what are your thoughts?
So, first thoughts on how do I...
Carnivac.
Yeah, Carnivac. How do I keep forgetting? So, at first, we both thought this mold, we just thought it was weird, and until we realized, we, unfolded it, so, this part was, folded into, the, main body, and this part was weird, and, the first time I transformed, Weird Wolf, I was like, what? And then I figured it out, then I forgot now. So, yeah, we got that, and then I thought this was drooping, then I realized that you have to, push it in a bit more. So, yeah, also, the wolf mode is pretty good. It's a pretty good one, and, yeah, the mouth opens up like that. And then you also kind of have, a small range, and then you can do 360 with that. Okay. Okay, that hopefully did not break anything. It probably didn't.
Okay, so let's bring him over here. So he is a fun one to do. And both of us, he was looking funny because he was all scrunched up, and we did the same with Weird Wolf until we realized that, we forgot, we weren't looking at the instructions because he's not a super complicated one, so we thought, but this folds up here, and he's almost passable, he's almost passable. I'm not pushing that down because I don't have it all done right. As a wolf, just looks a little funky. And then once you realize that, oh my gosh, we're missing that part, when that goes in, then it looks really sleek. And yeah, it does look a lot better. So another thing Orion found is he did find it's going to be really hard, but right there you can see it really faintly. If you have super good eyes, you can see the Mayhem Attack Squad logo there. So, and then he's got the regular one on the chest. And then he does have his Headmaster Survivor, so which Orion's messing with.
Because it's fun to mess with.
And just for comparison, here he is with Weird Wolf. So, he's pretty much, he's a repaint, but he looks so good. They really brought him into his own with the paint scheme. And, I think the blaster and the tail is all he needed to really be his own character. I like it a lot. One thing I do want to warn you about that we found out, I don't know who did it or when, there are some cracks right here. Luckily, there's a red piece of plastic that holds this all together, so it's, in the little hinge here, this one it's technically broken, although functionally it didn't hurt it.
And then I'm trying to open this.
Yeah, Ryan's trying to break this one too now.
No.
So.
And then you can open that, then put this guy in there. It's kind of hard to get him into a position shot, so I'll just put him like that.
I'll have him lay down.
Yeah.
So, the Titans Return were so fun with all the playability. So yeah, he goes in really easy.
And one thing I noticed, this goes into more being a wolf. It's kind of like a mech where there's like windows, or like it's like just like.
Well, it's because so Monzo can look out.
Yeah, and also I think that makes it like a remold because it has like indents for the windows, and this.
It's just it's the same mold. It's just they're using different plastic.
It's really the same mold.
Yeah. So everything all looks the same except for the gun and the tail. All the plastic's gonna look the same. And then here's Monzo. So I did show Orion literally the furthest, hardest to reach corner. My Carnivac is there. So if they're reachable without making the whole cascade domino effect in the G1 cases, we'll grab them, but they're really hard to get to.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll be grabbing them anytime soon.
No.
Unless we like empty them all out, then like we crawl through the case and grab it.
But he does have a really cool Pretender shell. So. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and put Weird Wolf over here and get to Iron Fist or Fisitron. Fisitron is on the box. I think he looks cool. I mean, this little piece does so much for him. Even without it, though, let's get him next to Hound. So he does look a lot different from the profile view. So this looks like an armored car, and this looks like a Jeep. Yep. So, and then you put this on, and then it looks even gnarlier. So. Yeah,
and then also he has the other logo I was talking about. Wasn't it basically
the Wreckers one?
Yeah.
So, but apparently he wasn't a Wrecker though, was he?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was. I don't remember all the comics on that. I've read so many of them, but a lot of them kind of turn into a blur. So, cool. All right. Well, yeah, I like them. I love this pack. I love the characters that we got. Super happy. I will buy a ton of repaints as long as they've got the characters to go behind them. Ryan, why don't you go ahead and bring Carnivac up, and we'll show these guys off one last time. And do you have any other thoughts before we wrap up? So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging in there with us. Hopefully we're getting in Star Convoy soon, as well as some other new ones.
Yeah.
And then the Cobra Rattler, we're just waiting so patiently in the mail for it. So that'll be cool. By the way, the G.I. Joe Snowcat HasLab looks phenomenal. I mean, they're doing so much. And really what they're doing with that one is cool. With the little bivouac, I mean, you're getting a whole, it's a world building experience on it. It's not just a jet or a tank. It's, the snowmobile, it's the tent, it's the cooking, it's the fire. It's so cool. So, super happy with Hasbro. G.I. Joe has really just been, doing great. I know we're not doing G.I. Joe right now, but, love what they've been doing with that line. Love what they've been doing with Transformers. So, can't wait to get more.
Yeah. And once we get that, I think we'll immediately do a review.
Oh, yeah, we'll do the unboxing for sure. So.
Yeah. And that's going to be an amazing video for us, and hopefully it's an hour.
It might be. The Rattler might be, too. So, awesome. Well, again, please like, subscribe, comment, share. I'm Joe.
And I'm Orion. But you need to let me say, please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Why did I say it wrong?
That's my thing.
Oh, please listen to Orion and like, subscribe, comment, and share. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.